Hi guys, Rene here and welcome to the workshop. This year my main focus is on the Time Trial Nationals. So even though I have a brand new road bike over here, I'm not really motivated to do road races anymore. But last year I've built this rather neat S-Works Epic for some marathon style events, which I really like. So this year I'm also going to do some, and I've done some key changes to this bike that I haven't shown you before. So today I want to do just that. To recap the build, which is mostly unchanged with some key differences. The frame set is an S-Works Epic ultralight. The wheels are MV's M525s running on carbon TI straight pull hubs like all of my MV wheels. The fork is a RockShox C World Cup with the carbon upper part. Finishing kit is MV, so MV seat post, MV handlebar, M5, Ricci negative rise stem 25 degrees, Berk Lupina all carbon saddle, super light. Power measurement is taken care of by my trusty Quark XX1, still with the BB30 axle, not the fancy new dub unit, but runs fine. Then some finishing kit in terms of efficiency. You can't really see it here. Is a Kogel ceramic bottom bracket and Kogel ceramic pulley wheels back here. The brakes also remain unchanged, so these are SRAM level ultimates, the lightest version of these brakes. Tire wise, I have a couple of different ones in stock for different events, but right now I'm running the Rocketrons from Schwalbe. Pretty standard stuff for cross country. So now let's talk about the things that I have changed on the bike. You can see possibly the obvious missing of the shifter cable. That's because I've upgraded the XX1 mechanical group set to this XX1 Eagle Axis, which is fully electronic, fully wireless, and I really like this change so far. I haven't opted for the dropper post yet. I haven't felt the need for it, but maybe in the future I will. So I know that a lot of cross-country mountain bikers are weight weenies. I'm not one of them. I like robust functional parts. This group set doesn't really change much in terms of weight. The reason I upgraded to it is, well, to give a more reliable shifting in those mucky conditions when you go 4 or 5 hours from the mud to the dust and back again through the river, etc. So that's where the electronics, of course, there's no real possibility of contamination, unlike a cable operated system, and it just looks pretty damn cool. I'm really happy with this upgrade in terms of performance, although there will be a separate video about that. This is the XX1 Eagle rear mech. I've sold the XX1 mechanical with the gold cassette as a whole package, so right now I have this very cool oil slick cassette, which I think goes very well with this bike. The chain has remained the standard black one, Black Eagle XX1 chain. The chainring is a 34 tooth, no real changes in there. I was thinking about going for a 36, but sometimes there are really steep climbs in these marathon events, and even though I'm doing 5.5 watts per kilo there, I'm not really spinning anywhere. So 34 is the way to go, at least for now. Of course, for XCO or something you might go bigger, but really I didn't have a problem with the top end, so right now it stays as it is. Another change you can see here are the pedals. Now previously I've been running the Shimano XCR M9100s, which are excellent pedals, but then I tried these Look X-Track carbon TIs and I came away quite impressed. Actually, these were a gift from my girlfriend, which I'm really thankful for, because it's a nice upgrade, because They are a bit lighter, not much of a concern for me, but the platform is quite a lot bigger than on the Shimano's, and it, together with my new S-Works Recon shoes, it feels pretty damn excellent. I would say almost indistinguishable from a road shoe, so that's a very welcome change. And yeah, the lugs on the Recon shoe are very stiff. They sit on this platform very nicely, and yeah, the connection is just amazing. No rocking anywhere, so very good pair of pedals. I've yet to test them in some real mud, or perhaps later on in the year in cyclocross conditions, but so far I'm liking them a lot. And another bonus is there's no longer a mismatch between the SRAM drivetrain and brakes and suspension and Shimano pedals. This is more pleasing to the fashion conscious out there, I think. And another mod that I've done, it's more hidden, not really obvious, but very important. This SID World Cup that I have here was originally a 2018 model, and it came, as you can see, maybe from this angle, yes, a solo air chamber, which is, well, the standard stuff that SRAM have been using. But later on in that year, they came up with the so-called Debonair air spring, which has much better reactivity to small bumps and generally much better performance. And the good news is that without much work, you can upgrade the solo air chamber just by using, well, basically the end plug of the Debonair chamber. That's the only difference, or the seal head, should I say, that's the precise name of that part. When I change that, you got yourself a Debonair fork. So I've done that. The part itself is cheap, very cheap in fact, I think under 30 euros, so definitely worth it. And I can say that the way this fork tracks now and handles the bumps is much nicer, much more planted feel, much more traction. So definitely probably the most bang for the buck that I got here on this bike in terms of upgrades. Very satisfied with this. So these three key changes, I can say, have been made to this bike. Maybe later on in this year, when I wear these stickers out a bit, or perhaps on the fork, I will turn the bike into full stealth mode, because I have black decals for the wheels, black decals for the forks, and I'm curious about how that would look, but I think pretty damn good. Also black decals for the handlebars. So that cosmetic change might still be due, but other than that, this bike is ready to go racing very soon, I think on 15th of June. So stay tuned if you want to see more about that. Okay, so that's all for today about the mountain bike. If you want to know more about the other bikes that I use myself or build for others, then don't forget to tune into the channel and subscribe. It's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.